Minasan, konnichiwa! Kaycee desu. This is verb conjugation in Japanese. Hello everyone, this is Kaycee and welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, as you can see in the title, we will learn how to conjugate verb on its past tense. Plus, we will also learn how to use Arimasu and Imasu, which both means to have or to exist. Ano nga bang difference ng Arimasu and Imasu kapag gagamitin na to sa sentence? Paano ba mag-conjugate ng verbs in Japanese on its past affirmative and past negative? Lahat ng mga tanong na yan, sasagutin natin sa video na to. And by the way, if you want to watch my video on the verb conjugation part 1, ilalagay ko yung link ng video sa description box below. And also, if you want to watch my video on the top 25 Japanese verbs for beginners, ilalagay ko rin yung link for your reference. Are we all ready? Let's start! As mentioned, we have learned how to conjugate verbs for the present affirmative and present negative. I hope you remember the conjugation rule for this because this will also be our guide on this topic. First, let's start with verb conjugation for past affirmative. And on this tense, we will use mashita along with the verb. Let's say for example, our verb is taberu, which means to eat. It will then become tabemashita, which means ate. And to use this in a sentence, we say, Watashi wa asa gohan o tabemashita. I ate breakfast. Next, we have the verb conjugation for past negative. And on this tense, we will use masen deshita along with the corresponding verb. Let's try again with our example, tabemasen, which means not eat. It will then become tabemasen deshita, which means did not eat. And in sentence, we have this example, Watashi wa asa gohan o tabemasen deshita. I did not eat breakfast. Let us now compare the verb on present affirmative versus the verb on past affirmative. Aimasu will become aimashita. Machimasu will be machimashita. Kindly take note that these are examples of u verbs. Do you remember the conjugation rule for this? Next we have tabemasu. It will become tabemashita. Okimasu will become okimashita. Can you recognize these verbs? Yes, correct. These are examples of ru verbs or verbs ending in iru and eru. Moving forward, we have shimasu will become shimashita. Kimasu will be kimashita. Can you again tell me which type of verbs are this? Correct. These are the irregular verbs. Did you notice the changes that we made from the mas form to its mashita form? And now, let us compare the verbs on its present negative versus the past negative form. Aimasen will become aimasen deshita. Machimasen will be machimasen deshita. Again, these are u verbs. Tabemasen will then be tabemasen deshita. Okimasen will become okimasen deshita. And as mentioned earlier, these are examples of ru
verbs. Shimasen will be shimasen deshita. Kimasen will then be kimasen deshita. These are our irregular verbs. Notice the change from masen form to masen deshita form. Huwag kayong malilito ha. Let's try to create sentence using this example. Kaori did not study English yesterday. In Japanese, we say, Kaori-san wa kino eigo o benkyou shimasen deshita. Kaori-san wa kino eigo o benkyou shimasen deshita. For another example, Sarah and I met Kenji at the park last week. In Japanese, we say, Sarah to watashi wa senshu kouen de Kenji ni aimashita. Sara to watashi wa senshu kouen de Kenji ni aimashita. Kindly take note of the particles that was used.
And now for the second part of our video, we will differentiate the use of arimasu and imasu by using it in a sentence. Ja, mite kudasai.
Arimasu or aru and imasu or iru both means to have or to exist. And if you want to say that there is or there are a thing or person on that specific place, we will use the sentence pattern X ga arimasu or X ga imasu. X being the subject and ga as our particle. Now, when will we use arimasu? If we are talking about inanimate or non-living things, we will use arimasu. For example, Ichigo ga arimasu. There is a strawberry. Kuruma ga arimasu. There is a car. Terebi ga arimasu. There is a TV. Tsukue ga arimasu. There is a desk. On the other hand, we will use imasu if we are talking about animate or living things which are moving. For example, hito ga imasu. There is a person. Inu ga imasu. There is a dog. Yurei ga imasu. There is a ghost.
I hope you learned something new today from me. Happy ako sa mga nare-receive kong comments sa inyo, especially on my FB page. Please also like and follow my FB page. Nagpo-post ako doon ng mga fun facts about Japan and of course, basic tutorials about Japanese language. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share mo na rin to sa mga friends mo if you want. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment sa baba for your questions and suggestions. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Good luck! Ganbatte kudasai! Arigatou Gozaimasu! Bye-bye! Jane!